Nearly the other prop, Harry Williams, who gathered it. Instead, it's the Australian scrum half, Nick White. The England centre, Slade, tiptoeing his way through. Oh, one big stretch short of scoring what would have been a spectacular individual try. He's got a step on him. What about Johnny Hill? Utilising the pass more than the step. Yendall.
Varney's offside.
Bristol offside. Chiefs with a huge opportunity to take the lead, which they take. And Sam Simmons with the try. A forward try, but engineered by a nippy old back.
So instead, we've actually decided to get them involved, and then we can actually judge where they are based on playing and training performance rather than just on guessing. And I think then we can actually look after them a little bit better, because their break time will come at a time that suits them, and they can organise things with friends and family and partners, rather than just go, oh, have a few days off now, and you're back in on Monday, and that's you done for the foreseeable future. So I'm really pleased with how they've shaped up. Great, really pleased with their attitude, both in training and in the match this week. And we're kind of reaping the rewards at the moment.
And you've scored, Rob.
Have you ever been a rugby commentator, Rob? You've got the job. Dave Atwood hauled out of the mix. Hill, head down, takes on Sheedy. White with
Varney's tackled over the ball.
Yendall tackled without the ball by Atwood, so that's the advantage. Chiefs can play fast and loose here, but they might get a third try. Look at this, wonderful. Simmons hauled down just short. Luatua going in over the top. 15 Premiership kicks out of 15 now for Joe Simmons. The record's 28, so he's still a fair way behind that, but he's making progress, as are the Chiefs. That one by Hill. Hill, the other Hill, to the other Simmons. Again, making some metres over the gain line, and then laid back by Vermeulen, and Flaherty and Hogg, and the try scored by Cuthbert. Did he manage to keep his feet on the field of play?
It's a difficult one. This will show us. There you go. The ball's off the ground. There's his right foot. It's untouched now. Great tackle. Brilliant defence from Luatua.
No try.
No try. Touch. Thank you.
Stay it out gratefully. Hogg and Piers O'Connor at around the same time as the ball arrived.
There's a penalty against Exeter. They got that all wrong.
Ball's available. Good contest.
From 44 metres, and he has got it.
Yep.
Ball's loose. People the whistle. Oh, and it's going to be a yellow card.
That's different. It is the second time, and it's completely different.
The second time.
He's off his feet, and he's reaching.
Plenty of players on the outside.
He's reaching for the ball above his head.
15 minutes to go. Hughes pats it away to O'Connor, and then this is Morahan, pins his ears back. He's got Hogg to beat, back inside to O'Connor, and they've waited a long time, but that was Bristol at their best, and they've still not given up this fight, not by a long way. Will Capon introducing himself to the Premiership. This would be some introduction if the Bears can rescue this. Oh, they've got the drive on wonderfully. The long throw to the tail, and Exeter in full retreat. Is this to be the moment for the Bears?
The try.
It's a try. You can't not.
What does Carl Dixon say? The Bears are sure, Bristol are sure. And Keith Lewis, the TMO, will decide.
It's try, yes or no. Carl Dixon's already seen the grounding. He just didn't know how it got there.
Saying the same thing, yes.
Okay, so I'm allowed to award the try?
Yes.
My goodness.
Okay.
My goodness. For the first time since December 2009, and look at the celebrations. Bears down, Chiefs. What about the conversion? It's hit straight by Sheedy, and extraordinarily, and led by Nathan Hughes, Bristol will head into the Premiership break, and they will head into Europe top of the table. Final score at Sandy Park, Exeter 17, Bristol 20. Simmons, the weaving run of Tom O'Flaherty, but held on to by Tom Penny. He'll have an important role today defensively in Quinn's midfield. This Chiefs' early pressure stemming from a kick-off that wasn't gathered by Harlequins, and look at this from Dolman, charging through. Oh, he's not far off 35. He's just stepped through like he's a teenager. What a start for the Chiefs. Front rows have gone down again. Chiefs first, Kerr takes it quickly, Lasiki! Bowling balls his way through. Look at Sam. Simmons defending on the other side, and Dombrant controlling it to Kerr again, and Lasiki once more! Oh! Short. Just short. Still, Quinn's pressing. Well, it may well be Thavan Barty who's got there.
There's a chance to check then, fellas. Up you get. Hey, I'm going to check.
He's not been with us long. Old Tex, but he might be a try scorer.
Coming up to you, Nige. I've got a ball grounded on the line. I just want to check how he got there, please. So, on-field decision is try. Just make sure that he got there without double movement.
TMO, by the way, is Nigel Carrick.
Baldwin, I think it is, does a huge job here of protecting him.
Protecting the camera angle.
The on-field decision's a try, so they've got to see something to overrule it. There isn't anything to overrule it, I don't think.
Award the try.
Okay, great, thank you.
Witten's waiting. He's got Tyone just beyond him.
No, say that.
White cuts back the other way, and Simmons. And there's a lot of room. Woodburn was waiting and he wasn't needed.
So once they get into the red zone, they don't panic, they don't try and force it. And in the end, Joe Simmons, lovely inside-outside break, just holds the defence.
And then the other Simmons.
Yes, we are.
Involving O'Flaherty.
Still under advantage, Nick.
Vermeulen. They did really nicely to find Tyone. Tyone takes on Ibitoy and goes beyond Ibitoy, goes through Ibitoy. That's a wonderful run from Elvis Tyone. And Chiefs are stoking the fire right now. Once again, Simmons. Oh, he's snaking his way through. Oh, he's scored another. He's doing this all on his own at the moment.
Bind. Set.
An hour gone. Quinn's having to come from behind again. And then Dombrant to Kerr and Smith, and using Saili as the dummy, and now it's Smith! It's becoming a day for magical young number 10s.
Oh, there's no one more lethal at controlling the pace of his running than Marcus Smith. Just has this glide step. Here comes the power in front of him. Two power runners, and he just puts that hitch kick in that he's famed for and glides to the outside.
Set.
Try and create maybe a bit more room for Saili on this right. Dombrant to pick.
And Heron goes to the right. Chiefs push hard. And it's a penalty try. In the end, Christoph Ridley's patience runs out. It's a fourth try for Quins. It's a bonus point win. It's an extraordinary finish. And it is the rarest of rare. Chiefs defeats on the road. What a conclusion to this match.
O'Connor getting caught there in midfield, but they get the penalty.
Two really silly back-to-back penalties, especially of dominant tackles. Fekitoa is doing a brilliant job in that 13 channel.
Not quite as accurate as last time around, but this is certainly an opportunity to increase those numbers. It's a sweet strike, the flags are raised, Bristol are on the book. Yes, it gave the full-back plenty of time. Maybe a chance to launch something. That was Le Bourgeois with the tackle, but it's turned over. Here goes Willis. Well, this Wasps back row is having an enjoyable night. There's Umanga. Oh, it's through, it's Umanga! What a way to atone for those two penalty misses. It's the first try of the night.
Little show and go for Jacob Umanga, brings up his first Premiership try. What a moment for the young man. And he fashioned it all himself. Once he gets in behind, he's got the speed. And it's Wasps who started the brighter of the two sides.
He's outward again. The new man. And that brilliant yellow jersey, Berlanu, doing his bit. Here goes Randall. Time to go wide. Through the tackle. And Bristol have their score. By the way, was Charles Piatau's 12th try in the Premiership. 6 of those for Wasps, 6 for Bristol, but look at this, what a response this is! He's going all the way on his own. Well, he missed the tackle on Piatau a couple of moments ago. He made no mistake that time. Malachi Fekitoa has bitten back for Wasps. Malachi Fekitoa, his first try as a Premiership player. Let's hope the boss's son is not out of the game too long, because he had a rotten time with injuries of late. Well, this is brilliant stuff again from Wasp, ripping holes in the midfield. Zach Kibarigi that time. And the touch from Minozzi, and Minozzi has got in the corner. Well, they say Christmas was cancelled at Wasps. They certainly didn't waste the time. The day of December the 25th might have been the day they turned things around. Here we are again. In goes O'Connor. In goes Morahan. They're over the line. They've got it down, and it is that man Thacker. Capon, the last one wasn't straight. There's nothing wrong with that one to Chris Bowie. It's with Nathan Hughes. It's now back to Capon. Wasps have to be mindful of their discipline here. And right on cue, there's the penalty.
Joe Launchbury's absolutely furious with the referees, come straight through the middle of that. He's not released his binding. He cannot believe the referee's given the penalty there.
No problems that time. Callum Sheedy may well prove to be the Bristol hero. Sensible, there's Berlanu onto Umanga. Will we have one final twist? Here goes Gopper. He's still going, the referee says there was no tackle. Umanga out there to Launchbury. Kibarigi. Nizam Carr bursting down the wing. He's there. He's got the fourth score. What a dramatic conclusion. Nizam Carr, the only change to this Wasps side tonight. And he has the final say.
That is unbelievable from Nizam Carr. Look at that.
If he kicks it up to 0, yes.
Piatau that he bounces off of there. Manages to avoid the tackle of Fricker.
And what a way to finish for Jacob Umaga. What a stunning second half.
Saints scrambling into defensive positions. Lazowski pulling the strings, and the intercept from Nairavoro, and then the offload and the penalty for the offside line being breached. Back we go.
Pretty much the whole back line.
Great start there.
Offside.
He carried hard, they got over the gain line. Maybe a slight missed opportunity.
And 3 points the result, thanks to Ben Spencer. Saracens on the board, up and running in this campaign. Still with the heavies. Wood assembles to the right. Driven backwards yet again. Extraordinary commitment from those in black shirts, but over the top they go this time. And the ball is down, and the try is scored. And the first of the afternoon goes Northampton's way. And it goes the way of Dave Ribbons.
Northampton looked really lethal. David Ribbons spoke about him before the game. His 50th game for Northampton Saints. And where they've been so inaccurate, he was absolutely deadly from a metre out.
Ezekwe, assisted by Adam Tail, just trundling his way over the gain line. Skelton dealt with for the moment, but now some width potentially. Here's Ben Earl, lovely footwork from Ben Earl. He's got support from Gallagher. That's high class from Saracens. Made by Earl, finished by the fullback.
Yes, a brilliant step. Look at the dynamism. I was talking about Lewington and not linking up with players. Not only does he make the break, he combines brilliantly for Gallagher to get the full complement of points out. It's a lovely offload there from Skelton, and then it all comes down to individual brilliance and ability. It's a lovely score out of nothing.
Ribbons. Another powerful surge from Moon. Now they work it through Hutchinson, who's pirouetting, and he's over the try line. Not entirely sure how he's managed that. Real strength in the tackle from Rory Hutchinson. Didn't seem to have any space to work with. He's got it down.
This is the turnover, wasn't it? No one really reacted. No one knew what was going on. It was Northampton Saints who took the impetus. Lovely surge, and this is Rory Hutchinson, the magic man. Pinballs his way through 3-4 Saracens defenders.
Poor forwards. Ezekwe driving into Tom Wood. Quick ball here could be interesting. Lazowski can't cling on to it. Chance for the counter-attack. Saints will surely take the opportunity. Thumped forwards by Grayson. Chases on here for Collins, who might be onto it. It's set up for him. It's magnificent. Collins feeds it to Taylor, and in go Northampton. Length of the field stuff. Stunning.
Outstanding from Northampton Saints. James Grayson keeps the ball in field. Little line break, and then it bounced up perfectly to Tom Collins, who doesn't back his wheels, but links up with the ex-Saracens, Henry Taylor.
Furbank claims it, but we have an interference.
Coles, we call it changing lanes, just takes out Nick Ezekwe.
Battle of the boots at the moment. Spencer nailing it again for Saracens. And now they're threatening, and they've got the advantage, so they will have the penalty at the very least. Saracens failing to roll away, and Northampton with a chance to win it at the death. So all eyes on James Grayson.
Exit, boys, exit!
Drills it. And there's one word on his lips: exit. The job isn't done as far as he's concerned. A very special moment. A rare, rare moment. It's been 5 long years since Northampton have tasted victory here at Allianz Park in the league, and they've done it here this afternoon. Full time at Allianz Park. Saracens 25, Northampton 27. Umanga lying a little deep.
Taylor was in front there.
Play on back from Kibarigi. It's fallen for Hayward.
Black, yes, Jack. Yeah, black.
West makes a good tackle. Moon.
Right, give it up, 6, give it up.
Hutchinson, short pop, a lovely line. Absolutely fantastic line from Bigger. And away comes the Meerkat. Kovas Reinach popping up in every which place. And Francis, the latest, but the ball has been robbed by Fakatoa. He's got it away brilliantly. And Watson is hurtling into the corner. Marcus Watson for Wasps. Fabulous finish, but what a bit of work from Fakatoa. Extraordinary. Squirming forwards is Hayward. Reinach hurdling onto the ball. Bigger, thumped backwards. Another impressive tackle from Kieran Brooks. This is Ribbons, he's isolated. Support arriving. And Thomas Young just staying in the fight a little bit too long. Penalty advantage with Northampton. Saints over the top from Tuala, floated beautifully, and Harrison will run it in.
Oh, it's a brilliant pass from Tuala. They know they've got the advantage. They know they can be more high risk.
Use it!
Charged down and taken in by Woods. Really soft as far as Wasps are concerned. Tom Woods celebrates. Robson is crestfallen. Laws and Wood ready to combine. Instead, it's out the back to Bigger. There's the pop.
Penalty offside.
Moon. Laws playing with a penalty advantage here, Northampton.
Let go. Step back.
Options to the short side. Wood is the first of them. He's held by Watson. Reinach! Over he goes! Just like last week, a brace in the bag for Northampton scrum half, and they've got their bonus point now.
Wasps players down at the front. Use it! There's the ball. Let it play now. Let it play. Stay back.
Stuttering run from Gopeth. Has he done enough? He has! Off the bench and providing a spark for Wasps in the nick of time. Umanga has it, pops it away. Minozzi. Game's opening up a little bit here. Couldn't quite stay on his feet beyond the 10-metre line. Whipped on the outside for Kibarigi, being hunted down by Hutchinson. Proctor couldn't quite get in the channel, and Wasps come away with it, and this is one of their all-time bests. Minozzi. They're right back in the hunt now.
Go versus play.
Umanga, taken out in the air.
Oh, that's bad. He loses control here, Collins. He's in trouble.
Here we are.
Head slams into the earth.
He's run straight into him. He hasn't even got off the ground, has he? Robson. Caught, but knowing that he had the advantage, and this is a yellow.
He was the last man, though, as well. That's a try. It's a penalty try. Right.
High drama at the Rico. A penalty try awarded to Wasps. It's their bonus point try. It puts them in front. Taylor taking his time. Nairavoro checks his run. Now he's on his way. Here he comes. Stopped
again.
Taylor. using more runners on short lines.
Penalty advantage.
Laws is held. Playing with a penalty advantage, Naira gets there. A further twist in the tail of the Rico. Thrilling stuff. And Northampton take all 5 points. A kick in the guts for the home side, who'd battle right back into contention. Yet another home defeat for them. It's a third in the league this season, but resilience and character from the Northampton Saints.